Okay. Prasad, you are the first volunteer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jay, keep time. We'll go start with Prasad, today's lecturer. And in the end, we will see any
Yes, sir.
SSB related doubt, clarification, your own confusion of any aspect. You can ask doubt. In the end, we will clarify that. Okay. First, we will finish with our lecturate round. Prasad, you can go ahead. Jay will keep time.
Prasad, good evening, sir. My today's topic of lecturate is juvenile crime. I have divided topic in three parts. First, I will tell what is juvenile crime, then what are the reasons behind juvenile crime, and then how it can be countered. So, any crime or illegal act done by the people who are below the age of majority is known as juvenile crime. For most of the countries such as India, the age of majority is 18 years. So we can say any crime done by the people below the 18 years of age is known as juvenile crime. For countries like India, the age of majority is 18 years. So we can say any crime done by the people below the age of 18 years is known as juvenile crime. Now the question arises is what are different types of juvenile crime done by children and what are the reason behind it? Now the question arises is what are different types of juvenile crime done by children? So this crime include running away from the home, then serious cases such as sexual assault, then cases such as tobacco, drinking, drug cases, and also some cases such as abuse or public vulgar and absenteeism in the school, involvement in various types of gangs. These are different types of juvenile crime. The first question arises is how do these people do juvenile crime or what is the reason behind this? So mostly there are four reasons behind doing the juvenile crime. First is pressure from the family or the social or pressure from the society, which is a social pressure. Third is poverty, and last one is involvement with different types of people. In case of poverty, the person do not have job opportunities or it do not have any opportunities in education sector, so he is forced to do the crimes such as robbery and theft. Similarly, if the person is from a middle class family, then he is forced to do the crimes such as abuse or abuse of children or abuse of spread among the people so that juvenile crime will be avoided. Also, good parenting skills in the parents should be there so that they can give good guidance to the children. And also, when children go to the school, the teacher should make them aware about all these things. This is how juvenile crime can be avoided. Also,
Last
uh,
30 seconds.
our government our government has passed many acts, such as the Juvenile Justice Act of 2000 and 2015, where several laws has been made for juvenile justice system. Juvenile justice system is different from the adult justice system, in which therapy or training is given to the child rather than giving the punishment. Thank you.
Good, Prasad. I think your points are very relevant. You organized it well. The content within 3 minutes is organized well because on such topics it is difficult to put across views in short time. Juvenile crime is something which is now bothering entire world, especially in our society where it is still a developing society. Kids getting in hand their mobile, disintegrated families, less supervision, little bit open world where you are able to approach, see anything and everything. These are the problems in modern society because earlier it used to be a combined family or it was a limited sphere where you were operating. Now, with the mode of transport available, the communication available, and the openness in society, things are increasing. Easily, something can be taken by kids, acquired, and the working couples where kids cannot be supervised or disintegrated families. There is no fear of near and dear ones who can check And that is why I think juvenile crime has been a big problem now in recent times, especially after the uh, some heinous crime cases and some of the issues which are now coming up to light, whether it is cyber crimes, whether it is some kinds of very short tempered scenarios where kids are also reacting and even going to the extent of killing. Like US is facing problem of gun, uh, like there are gun violence, people are having gun for defense in families, but these guns are taken by kids and shooting in schools. This is a very um, challenging scenario in US. In India, we don't have those many guns at people's houses, and very few people have got for defense purpose. But then we have different challenges, especially drugs and some kind of crimes against girls, and these are creating problems. So Nirbhaya case was one turning point in recent past, where the government authorities started thinking of reviewing uh, the age where crime can be separated: juvenile crime or adult, a person who is more grown up. I think network issue. I think you're able to hear me.
Yes, sir.
Some network issue at our end. Frequent disconnection is happening. Even in Prasad's case, little bit portion is missed at my end. Uh, Recording is missed from his content. But Prasad, you organized it well. A very important topic. More than for our exam, it is a serious thing in our society. Young kids below the age of 18 are creating problems in the society. And there is another issue with these kids: suicide. The suicides are rising at young age. So these are all challenges in our society, and you are future leaders. You must be having your study on these topics and opinions, some kind of remedial thought process. It is important. That is the aim of having such topics. Okay, good, Prasad. I think you are practicing well, and it is seen now. Topic was well arranged, and points were relevant. Make more stress the impactful uh, opinions in the end, and in the start also you can have something which is more impressive. Okay. Now Jay, ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Prasad, keep time.
Yes. Uh, Jay, you can start.
Good evening to one and all. Today's my lecture topic is indigenous defense production in India. Today I will discuss in India's efforts to self-reliance in defense production in India. First of all, we talk about importance of indigenous defense productions. First, we want to reduce dependence of other foreign arms. We have to enhance national security and to increase our hands and boost economy through job creation and improve indigenous and self-sufficient India. We have to develop indigenous and self-sufficient independence. Current status of indigenous defense production system, like Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO), Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL), Bharat Electronics Limited (BEL). This factory and the companies make our India self-sufficient and put back on India as Atmanirbhar Bharat. Atmanirbhar Bharat, and our defense production makes indigenous tanks, missiles, fighter jets. etc. Like Tejas fighter jet, Arjun main battle tank, Akash missile systems, INS Vikrant aircraft carrier, and BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles, etc. And we have to many challenges for our like funding constraints, private sectors, participations in technology, denial images, etc. And we have to way of forward looking, make our India initiative and strategic partnerships and modeling. We have to increase R&D fundings, R&D fundings and encouraging startups and MSMSC. And lastly, I conclude that that indigenous defense production is crucial for our India's national security and economic growth. We have to make. We must continue to initiative and invest in our India and make our India self-sufficient and Atmanirbhar Bharat. Thank you.
Okay, Jay. Important and relevant topic from our defense related preparation. India has been talking about getting self reliant, that is Atmanirbhar. Most important sector to be Atmanirbhar is defense. Because unless and until you have your own things um, all around, as far as the defense goes. Okay, audio.
Yes, sir.
Okay, some disruption is happening. So,
Yes.
in today's volatile world, if you see, there are so many flashpoints. War can happen between two neighboring nations, some kind of border skirmishes. Some tensions are going on. Today, China and India are negotiating on patrolling pattern, some kind of border related issues, and both the nation heads are negotiating. These are the times where if you are not strong, your negotiation cannot be uh, as per your wish. So your defense is to showcase to the world that you have a bargaining power. So that is the importance of defense might and economic might. These two mights are very important. Money power and your defense power. These two things are important if you want to really push your say. Now coming to the indigenous aspect of it, slowly we are moving, though we are quite late. I will just change connection to because it is getting disrupted, है ना? Very quickly.
Yes, sir.
Just a moment. I will just connect to some other network. I am audible. Am I audible? You are able to hear me? Audible? Jay? Not audible? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Again, back to same connection. Let's see how it works now. So, Atmanirbhar in defense sector is important. We are going slowly towards that, though we are late. Some of the joint collaboration projects like BrahMos is a collaborated project where Russia was helping us. Similar projects are there. Mainly our partners are Russia, Israel. In some cases, even US is coming closer to us. And we are also helping other countries, smaller countries. This is how we are moving ahead. Very important. Okay, Jay, good. Important topic. More update is required on this topic. What is the latest project? What is the vision? What kind of new agreements are happening, especially when joint projects are there? Okay, who is next?
Okay, sir.
Rugved?
I am ready.
Okay, Jay, keep time.
Yes, sir. You can start now, Rugved.
Jai Hind everyone. Myself Rugved Kulkarni. Today I am going to speak on the topic One Belt One Road Initiative, also known as Belt and Road Initiative. The Belt and Road Initiative, known in China as the One Belt One Road and sometimes referred to as the New Silk Road, is a global infrastructure developed strategy adopted by Chinese government in 2000. The BRI is composed of six urban development land corridors linked by road, rail, energy, digital infrastructure and the maritime Silk Road linked by the development of ports. So we can see there are many projects we that has China has introduced, like China main is China Pakistan economic corridor, which runs from Pak occupied Kashmir and is a bigger threat for India as it uh, attacks to the internal security and threatens the internal security of the India as it disrupts the connection with Afghanistan, which can be a better route for India to trade with the Middle East. Then there are many corridors, land corridors like China Mongolia Russia corridor, new Eurasian land bridge corridor, which connects China with Europe, China Central Asia West Asia corridor, and also the Silk Route, which maritime route, which also China called it as 21st century Silk Route. And then there are many small land corridors like China Bangladesh corridor and China Indonesia corridor. So, what is the main objective behind this Belt and Road Initiative? The main objective of China is to maneuver over all over the globe and maintain its hegemony, and to trade with almost with all the countries in towards the globe, and maintain its supreme power in economic, political, and geopolitical arena. So uh, the financing of this uh, Belt and Road Initiative is done by Communist Party of China, which is led by Xi Jinping. About the corruption scandals we talk about, because China is a means a kind of dictatorship government, so it there are limited data on corruption involving the BRI. So there are also support to these this institution, also opposition. So it is a bigger threat for India also. India is maintaining counter initiatives like necklace of diamonds to counter string of pearl strategy of China. So I think that India should maintain its emphasis on necklace of diamonds and also India Middle East corridor, and also strong relations with Europe and USA. Thank you.
Okay, Rugved, as usual, little strategic topic you have brought. One Belt, One Road initiative is very important from our security also, because China built it, tried to threaten our northern borders through POK. They have taken it illegally. Pakistan was occupying, and these two countries came together and had a plan there to have road. And that is how probably Galwan incident happened, when we were trying to uh, prove that this is our land, and we were building some infrastructure in the general area in that sector. But it is important to note China has been aggressive for their BRI, and so many countries they were trying to reach out, do the trades, because defense and economy both are reciprocal. You make strong defense, your economy goes up. Once the economy is going up, your defense is further strengthening. So this is how countries become stronger. So it is important to understand China's movement to reach out to other countries, including Africa now, has been to be more stronger economically, and uh, developing more relations, and that is how India has been developing counter strategies, what Rugved was highlighting. Okay, Rugved, initial flow was good. Maybe second half in your 3 minute lecture was not up to the mark. You lost the rhythm. So try and understand why you lost the rhythm. Thought maybe focus was not there, you lost the focus, or maybe some confusion in arranging your points. So just check it. It should not happen, because through practice you must be very systematic, and should not be making mistakes. Otherwise it becomes our habit, we take it casually. Okay, Rugved.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now Ashish, you want to give lecture it? Ashish is there? Maybe. And Ashish is not able to.
Yes, sir. Right now I'm able to hear, sir.
Okay, okay. You are giving lecture.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rugved, keep time.
Okay, sir. You can start.
Okay. So, good evening to all. Today, I'll be speaking on the topic water disputes between states in federal India. So, friends, we all are very aware about the water. Water is a very vital resource for our sustenance, agriculture, as well as for the industrial activities. But in a federal state like India, where resources are unevenly distributed, water disputes between states have become a significant issue. With this federal structure dividing power between central and state governments, managing and sharing water resources has led to the conflicts that impact the regional development, agriculture, and domestic use of water amongst the states. These issues often arise due to varying water needs. Also, climate change is responsible for this, and the developmental priorities of different states, which varies according to their needs. There are several prominent water disputes in India. Those are the Kaveri water disputes between Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Kerala. Further, there is also water dispute between the water of river Godavari, and it's among the states of Maharashtra, Telangana, and Andhra. Even it extends to the Chhattisgarh. And several challenges complicates the resolution of these water disputes between the states in India. Firstly, rapid population growth and urbanization increase demand for water in any particular state, putting pressure on existing resources and highlighting, and this is what is heightening the conflicts between the states. Variability in rainfall patterns and impact of climate change intensifies these water disputes because it causes water scarcity issue and making it more difficult to manage and allocate water resources in our country. But to tackle this, our nation is working on its end best. The National Water Resource Council has been established under the leadership of Prime Minister, which it has as well as in the whole nation. Water dispute between states in federal India highlights the complexities of managing shared resources in diverse populous country like us.
where historical agreements are there. The legal frameworks provide a basic resolution, but they are
Last 30
the
seconds.
concerns, the times when they were built during the ancient times. Now the needs of the population are different. So the efficient or the effective management of water resources is crucial for the sustainable development of India and for maintaining harmony between its states. Additionally, public awareness campaigns and community involvement in water conservation efforts are very vital. By integrating traditional knowledge and modern practices, India can further think upon the resolutions or the various solutions over the water management
Time up.
system, which addresses both current as well as the future challenges of our country. Thank you.
Okay, Ashish, very, very important topic from the national growth point of view. A river linking project was one issue. We could not solve it fully as of now. And related to that, this water sharing, river disputes between two states of same nation. At international level, we may have disputes with China for Brahmaputra or with Bangladesh for Tista. That is okay, but within same nation, why can't we have better synergy and understanding and growth, mutual growth? This is something which we lacked. Godavari dispute or Kaveri dispute or small rivers are also there between two states. Can we have better understanding? Maybe center has to play more role, dominating role. Maybe some NGOs can push the agenda. Whatever way, somewhere we missed our growth due to this failure. If water in some part of country is surplus and in other part of country is a problem, both end it is losing. Somewhere it is flood, somewhere it is drought. This is actually unacceptable, and as a nation we have failed to have better synergy among states as far as the water sharing goes. And this topic Ashish has covered well. A little bit disconnection happened for me, and a small portion we missed, uh, especially when it is getting recorded, that portion will be missed. Good, Ashish, this is important topic from all exam point of view and also as a citizen point of view. Okay, good. Any SSB related aspect you want to discuss?
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm having my first SSB in the coming December, so last week of December. It's the
Yes.
NCC special entries. So, but regarding that, I was thinking of, sir, should I go for a complete practice of the whole 5 day process or something like that, sir?
See, once you write down each test, like GTO's 9 test, interviewing officers, under that you write PIQ. SDT also can be between psychology and interview. In psychology, you write four things: SDT and TAT, SRT, WAT. And one by one, you start introspecting how you will handle this, especially the groundwork where you as a group solve few ground tests. These are simple actually. If you go through YouTube also channel, still it is workable. For example, I did not had opportunity to get trained, but if you listen GTO carefully, and in those days there was no YouTube also. So today YouTube is there. A lot of channels are explaining it uh, very beautifully. PGT, command task, HGT. You know, on one hand, what are the precautions to be taken, and it is all those qualities which you must understand from within, and then it will automatically work, because it is little bit practice. Yes, one is apprehensive, I have not practiced it, but that is not a rocket science. If you have played some game in your life or you have operated in a group, it is easy. You just have a strategy, especially those GTOs, ground tests, where listen instructions carefully, be a very very active member of your group, and things get automatically solved. No nervousness, little bit open mindset, and whatever will happen, I am ready to face it. This kind of bold approach is very important. And if you have got time and mm, like money part you are able to cover, because A lot of charges are there for that small things if you want to go somewhere. But I honestly feel it is not required. Ashish, and if you got any doubts, particularly about any test, we are always there. We can discuss.
Yes, sir.
Interview, mock interview, definitely will do. So that is our
Okay, sir.
psychological test. You solve, share on WhatsApp. We can interact on that.
Yes, sir.
Timed
Okay, sir.
psychological test. On Scholar Warriors also
Yes,
it
sir.
is
Right.
there. You can solve because that speed, that understanding, and getting involved in that time slot. If you solve one picture and then have a gap and then second picture, that should not happen. Okay.
Okay, sir. Right.
Don't take tension. I think you can easily crack. Just organize yourself well.
Right, sir.
Okay. Any SSB related doubt regarding different topics on Scholar Warriors, our channel? If you see, there are many old topics. Just go whatever doubt area is there. Open that lecture. It so many topics are there now. Description you see
Yes,
list.
sir.
So any topic you feel I'm not sure, listen to someone else lecture it. You will get something. Everybody.
Right, sir.
So put link on group again.
Which one?
Shared link. Our
Like,
Scholar Warriors group.
if you see now this video will be shared, and from that you can go on a channel.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Prasad, you are also getting ready.
Yes, sir.
Just work whatever I told now. Ashish is also facing SSB soon, so you are also facing. Just have a confidence building up. No nervousness, no anxiety. Don't lose your confidence. You all can do it. Prasad, you gave good lecture today. Ashish gave good lecture today. So everyone is working well. So there is no reason you should lose your confidence. Okay.
Uh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And one to one you can ask doubts also. So we will end here. Today, unfortunately, we faced disruptions, but it's okay. On recorded part, you will see some part missing. We'll end here. Bye. Jai Hind. Take care.
Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind, sir.
Thank you,
Jai Hind,
sir.
sir.